Let's talk about the dumbest thing you did last night. It wasn't your workout. It wasn't your diet. You probably nailed both. You hit your protein, you trained hard, you did everything the fitness internet told you to do. And then, at 11:47 p.m., you undid all of it. Lying in the dark, thumb scrolling, blue light blasting your face, telling yourself just 5 more minutes for the 9th time. Here's the truth you don't want to hear. You can train like an athlete and eat like a monk. But if you're sleeping under 7 hours, you are chemically programming your body to hoard fat and torch the muscle you just worked for. And here's why you never saw this coming. The fitness internet sold you a lie. It sold you supplements, split routines, and fasting windows. Because nobody makes money telling you to go to bed. There's no affiliate link for sleeping. There's no $99 program for turning your phone off. So the single most powerful thing you can do for your body got buried under a mountain of stuff people could sell you. You think you're grinding. You think staying up late makes you disciplined. It doesn't. It makes you weak. Sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired. It flips a switch in your body and turns you into a muscle-burning, fat-hoarding machine. And the worst part? You did it to yourself. Voluntarily. For a phone. So before you buy another pre-workout or another program, let's fix the free thing you're wasting every single night. Here's what's actually happening inside you when you cut sleep short. Start with cortisol. Think of cortisol as a smoke alarm. In small doses, it's useful. It wakes you up in the morning, it helps you handle stress. But when you don't sleep enough, that alarm never shuts off. It just screams all day. And a body with a screaming smoke alarm does 2 things. It stores fat, specifically the deep belly fat that wraps around your organs. Because chronically high cortisol tells your body we're under attack, save energy. And it breaks down muscle for quick fuel, because your body decides muscle is a luxury it can't afford right now. So you're literally paying to be catabolic. You did the work to build muscle, and then you signed the order to tear it back down. Now let's talk about the repair crew. Every night you sleep, your body sends out a repair crew. That's your growth hormone and your testosterone. This crew only clocks in during deep sleep, the deepest stages that happen in your longer sleep cycles. Their entire job is to walk through the wreckage of the muscle you damaged in the gym and rebuild it bigger. But here's the thing about the repair crew. If you cut your sleep short, you send them home before the job is done. The gym didn't build your muscle. The gym gave you the blueprint. Sleep is when the construction actually happens. Skip it, and you're just a guy with a lot of blueprints and no building. Studies back this up hard. Men who dropped to 5 hours of sleep for just 1 week saw their testosterone fall by 10 to 15%. That's aging your hormones by 10 years, in 7 days, for free. And it gets worse because sleep loss doesn't just lower the good hormones. It cranks up the one that makes you eat. There's a hunger hormone called ghrelin, and think of it as the gremlin in your stomach screaming, "Feed me." When you're sleep deprived, that gremlin gets louder, and the hormone that tells you you're full gets quieter. That's why you demolish an entire cupboard at midnight after a bad night's sleep. It's not weak willpower, it's chemistry, and you tilted the table against yourself. Now add one more system, insulin. Think of insulin as a fuel dispatcher. Its job is to take the food you eat and decide where it goes, into muscle or into fat. When you're well rested, the dispatcher is sharp. It sends fuel to your muscles. When you're sleep deprived, the dispatcher gets sloppy. Insulin sensitivity crashes, and now that same meal gets waved straight into fat storage. Same food, same calories. Completely different result. Because you didn't sleep. Cortisol screaming, repair crew sent home, hunger gremlin howling, fuel dispatcher asleep at the wheel. That's not a small disadvantage. That's your entire physiology working against you while you treat sleep like it's optional. So here's the fix. No supplements. No gadgets. 6 rules. Follow them. Rule 1. Fix your wake-up time. Same time every single day. Yes, including weekends. Your entire hormonal rhythm anchors to when you wake up, not when you fall asleep. Pick a time, set the alarm, and stop negotiating with yourself at 6 a.m. Rule 2. Hard screen cutoff, 60 minutes before bed. The phone is the #1 thing standing between you and deep sleep. That blue light tells your brain it's daytime and shuts down the hormone that makes you sleepy. 1 hour before bed, The phone goes in another room, not on the nightstand. Another room. If you need it for an alarm, buy a $3 alarm clock and stop lying to yourself. Rule 3. Build a cave. Cold, dark, quiet. Drop the temperature to around 18 degrees Celsius, 65 Fahrenheit. Black out the room completely. Your body needs to feel like it's in a cool, dark cave to drop into deep sleep. A warm, bright bedroom is a recipe for garbage sleep. Rule 4. Kill the late caffeine. Caffeine has a half-life of around 10 hours. That means your 4 p.m. coffee is still half active in your system at 2 a.m. If you want real sleep, your last caffeine is 8 to 10 hours before bed. Not negotiable. Rule 5. Get sunlight in the morning. Within 30 minutes of waking, get outside. 10 minutes of real daylight sets your cortisol to spike in the morning, where you want it, so it can fall at night when you're trying to sleep. Morning light is the on switch that makes the off switch work later. Rule 6. Protect a 7 to 9 hour window. This is the whole point. You cannot hack your way around it. Block the time like it's a meeting with your boss, because it's the most important appointment you have for your physique. Now, I already know the excuse forming in your head. But I don't have time to sleep more. I've got work, I've got a family, I've got a life. Wrong. You have the time. You're spending 90 minutes of it every night scrolling in bed. You don't have a time problem. You have a priorities problem. You're choosing garbage entertainment over the single biggest upgrade to your body, and then wondering why nothing's changing. Here's the part you needed to hear. You've been searching for the secret. The right split, the right macros, the perfect supplement stack. And the entire time, the most powerful anabolic tool on earth was sitting right there, free, unlimited, and you were throwing it in the trash every night for a screen. Sleep is the cheat code. It's the one thing that makes everything else work. Your training, your diet, your discipline, all of it multiplies when you sleep, and all of it collapses when you don't. And it costs you nothing except your ego at 11 p.m. So stop pretending late nights make you tough. Put the phone in the other room, set the wake-up alarm, build the cave, and go to bed. Your gains are waiting on the other side of it.